Today, I'm doing a little special idea I cooked up, kind of. I feel like someone's definitely done this before, right? Basically, what we're doing is I'm gonna be ranking every Pokemon based on how I think they would be in the real world. So if they're gonna be like a serial killer or something, or a chill guy, just an animal, or food. But yeah, we're gonna go from generation order, so Gen 2, Gen 3. You get it. Anyways, I guess we can start it up now. Are you ready to eat some Pokemon? Or employ them, or do whatever to them? The funny rankings. Alright, but yeah, let's do our Pokemon rankings. We got Gen 2 this time. I don't know if I'll copy the rankings, like, what's it called? The tiers from last time. I probably end up will copy them somewhat. But it won't be, like, damn near the same. So we'll do Gen 2 today. But yeah, let's get it started. Can you make a broke category? I'll try to find one this time. Who would be a broke motherfucker in this universe? We'll figure it out. So Chikorita. Well, there is that famous video of someone skinning Chikorita and then making them out of food. But that's not canon. That doesn't count. That's not real lore. I mean, Chikorita's just a pet, right? He's like the freest pet I've seen. Probably could be employed too. I think Chikorita, we're just gonna make you a pet. We're not gonna employ you. You can be a little cute pet. Whatever the fuck Chikorita even is, now that I think about it. What even animal would is Chikorita supposed to be based off of? A pear. Clearly a car. Yeah, Chikorita's clearly a car. Let me look at your big forms. Bayleaf. Wait, what? The scent of spices comes from around its neck. Somehow sniffing it makes you want to fight. What? Why are gold and silver different? The scent, like, in gold, the spice, like, this, the scent of their neck makes you want to fight, but then this one restores health. What? This one makes you energetic. That shit does everything. So does she have, like, fucking, like, smelling salts on her neck? I don't know. What? Ganium's breath has the power to revive dead grass and plants? Okay, well, that's an employed Pokemon if I ever heard it. The Bayleaf, though, wow. What? I mean, restore health. Energetic. I guess employ both of them, right? Bayleaf is just weird, but Bayleaf just does everything, I guess. Meganium, though, for sure employed. Revive dead plants, that's freest employed of my life. Sindak wheel. A mouse? Okay. A lot of just mice in Pokemon. Some of them I didn't even know were mice. That's a mouse? Okay. Can we keep this as a pet? If it is startled, angry, or anything, the flames light up vigorously on their back. That seems kind of dangerous. Like, I know I gave Charmander a pet, like, as a pet tier. But I don't think Charmander's tail was that, like, wild. That's just straight up just bursting out of his body. Charmander's is just like a little candle. I don't think we can own Cyndaquil. Let's look at the little guy, the rest of them. Okay, this guy really does nothing but just fire. Typhlosion, you do anything? These all might just be wild animals. Although, I'm kind of scared of Typhlosion. You might have to kill that guy. It has a secret devastating move. It rubs its blazing fur together to cause huge explosions? Oh, so this guy's a terrorist, actually. Can we control this? I mean, it doesn't seem like he's like angry, right? Like uncontrollably angry is what I mean. He's not like a primate or something where he's just always pissed off for no reason. We could use this to kill our enemies. Just throw his ass in there and just blow. He's our nukes. Here's what we're gonna do. These two wild animals. We let them frolic in the wind. Typhlosion. He's a soldier. Whenever we're at war, you send his ass in there. He is a bomb. A nuclear explosion. Actual warhead Pokemon. This rough critter chomps at any moving object it sees. That doesn't seem very safe. I don't think we can keep this guy as a pet either. I mean, to be fair, it is a crocodile, so I would have had to make the illegal pet tier again. But it literally says it has a habit of biting anything. And its jaws are so powerful that it can just bite anything. Well, I don't think we get near him. He's a wild animal for sure. Crocodile? If it loses a fang, a new one grows back. There are always 48 fangs lining its mouth. A little scary. I mean, this is just a crocodile, right? Like, you just... all his dex entries just read him as just being a fucking crocodile. Just... you get bit, you're dead. Don't get bit, forehead. For alligator, though. This is a very descriptive fucking dex entry. When it bites with its massive and powerful jaws, it shakes its head and savagely tears its victims up. Relax, man. Okay, so Totodile, wild animal. New tier alert. These two are deadly wild animals. Don't get near those guys. I think you can get near these three and come back a little wounded. Because they're wild animals, they're gonna hurt you. These guys will just kill you. Those are deadly motherfuckers. Sentret and Furret, the scout Pokemon. I would assume Sentret's like a raccoon, right? Pretty much like a wild animal. What about this guy? He does anything weird? I mean, these are just both like wild animals. I could see people trying to own Sentret. Well, they actually probably own both of them. But I feel like these are like animals we shouldn't be owning as humans. I think these are illegal pets. Because this guy's a raccoon, basically, and raccoons are, I'm pretty sure illegal to own. Then, I don't even know what the fuck fur it's supposed to be, but I feel like we're just not supposed to own that. Hoothoot and Noctile. Now, if this was me, if this was my country, right? I don't fuck with owls. I don't like owls. We would kill those guys on sight. But, you know, I won't be that insane and just kill them just for existing. As much as I don't like owls, because owls terrify me. Those are satanic animals. I mean, people own owls, right? Is it illegal to own an owl? Well, I'm gonna search this over here because I don't want to get doxxed. Owls legal own? No, you cannot legally own a pet owl in the US. Okay. I don't think people would try to own Noctile, though. That's too big of a bird. The question, though, becomes, can we employ this guy? Again, I don't like owls, but gotta think smart here. It's because they're gross to me. I think we can employ Noctowls. They can be like how I was giving Pidgeot. Where they can like fly us around. They'll be our nighttime birds, our nighttime service. Whenever anyone has to go flying around at night, use him since he's an owl. And then Hoodoo, illegal pet. Someone's gonna try to own that just because it's an owl, but no, that's a sanctioned animal, buddy. Don't touch that. Ledabug? It can't. I mean, I guess you could, right? But how like realistic is it for people to own like ladybugs? Ladybugs as pets. Yes, ladybugs can be kept temporarily as pets by providing a suitable habitat. Generally not long-term pets due to their short lifespan and natural need to be free in the wild. Ladybug is like 3 foot tall. Oh, wow, it is. How did you know that? Did you see that? Or did you just know that off knowledge? Bro just knew that was a big ass bug. Okay, I think both of these just strike me as just wild animals. They're just ladybugs that exist in the wild and do their thing. Okay, Spinarak and Ariados. I think I have a feeling Ariados, I know where I have to put him. Spinarak, though? He's just like a spider, right? I mean, I guess technically he's a deadly animal, right? He is poison type. I'm sure if you get bit by one of these guys, it hurts. Wait, it waits intently until its preferred prey. Cutiefly! They kill Cutiefly. No. Spinarak, no! My 2 goats are fighting. They kill Cutieflies? No! My poor children. Why are they fighting? That made me sad. It's a fly, it's spiders eat flies. But I love Cutiefly. I love both of these guys. They're both cute. Why are my 2 goats fighting? They can't act like they can't coexist. I mean, realistically, he's just a spider. I think Spinarak is just like deadly wild animal. He is poisonous, so I think if you get bit by him, you're probably GG's. Ariados though, 3 feet. Ariados though. I think Ariados though, we have to kill this guy. He's a big spider. Big poisonous spider. I'd be terrified. Yeah, definitely have to kill that guy. Crobat, he might also be a kill on sight. That's kind of scary. I don't know, the fact that he's like silent too. Like you can't hear him coming at you. If it bites you in the dark and sucks your blood, you won't notice any pain or realize you've been bitten. He is a poison type, but I mean, that kind of doesn't sound like something that like kills you. Like, he's not using his poison. I think Crobat might just be a wild animal. He don't seem deadly, actually. He's scary. I'd be scared of him. But he actually, I don't think he kills. He just fucks with you, I guess. A big mosquito. That's what it sounds like. Yeah, he's definitely just a wild animal after that, then. I mean, these are fish. I mean, Chinchou and Lantern, I don't think we, like, do anything with. These are just deep sea creatures. We really can't have access to them either. This is a wild animal. Okay, babies. We got a bunch of babies. Pichu, Cleffa, Igglybuff, and Togepi. I mean, I feel like these are all just pets, right? Cleffa is an illegal pet, though, because we sanctioned Clefairies. We put sanctions on those guys. This is a little mouse. That's just a little puffball who will eventually get a career. I kind of want to look into Togepi, though. I mean, in the anime, right? Misty kind of just has this like as a little baby. It transforms the kindness and joy of others into happiness, which it stores into its shell. It's a whimsical ass Pokemon. I guess we can keep it as a pet. Bro, it's whimsical. What does Togetic do though? What's this deal? Seems like another pet. Wait. It is said to appear in front of kindly people to scatter a glowing down called joy dust. Oh, these are the most whimsical Pokemon I've ever read about. You can also be another pet. Joyous creatures. Okay, Xatu and Natu. Tiny Bird! I love Natu, bro. Natu is like one of my favorite Pokemon. He is so funny and cute. Seems very skittish. I mean, this guy's just a wild animal. Actually, just a little defenseless bird trying to live its life. Xatu, though, I'm kind of scared of Xatu. Any psychic types kind of scare me. In South America, I love when the fucking Dex entries just pull out actual real life areas. They brought out China in one of the Kanto ones. Now they're bringing out South America. Said that its right eye sees the future and its left eye sees the past. That's crazy. I don't know, man. Psychic types kind of scare me. He's really doing nothing with his power, though. He's just there. Basically like fucking Night Eye from My Hero. He's there examining the future. And the past, I guess, too. I don't know. Just a wild animal, just don't go near him. Just kind of chilling. Mareep, I mean, this is just a barn animal. See, I could make a tier for like a barn animal or something, but I feel like it feels like too extra. How many other oh, okay, I saw another fucking barn animal. I mean, if we are taking wool from it, that's just employed, right? He's just one of those that fall into like 2. Like, I think if people can own that guy as a pet, he's just a barn animal, but he's definitely more on the employed side. Take his wool for clothes, like most sheep. I think Flaffy also probably would fall under that too. Ampharos, though, has no wool, so I don't know what the fuck he does. Acts as a beacon for lost people. Ampharos gives off so much light that it can even be seen from space. Damn. So he's a glorified flashlight / flare. Sure, why not employ him? Oh fuck, I forgot about the megas. Okay. What does Mega Ampharos do? He's scary. All megas are probably deadly. That's how I was basically viewing them in when I was doing Gen 1 the last time. But some of them don't really strike me as deadly. This guy really doesn't to me either. Although Dragon Blood's a little scary. Dragons are also just scary too. I don't know if I would give this guy a job. He might just be like just like a deadly wild animal. I don't think we need to kill him on sight. There's definitely some megas on here that do need to be killed on sight. But him, he's just kind of like a guy. But megas have so much power that I just assume they could just kill people. So I would just put them in deadly. Blossom, I mean, employed, right? Wait, what is this? A blossom grows flowers more beautifully if it has evolved from a smelly gloom. The stinkier, the better.
Hey, Stinky!
Okay. Seems like they don't really do nothing like crazy like grass types kind of do, where they can just restore plants or something. She kind of just dances. I mean, that's still like a job. You can just be a background dancer for Jigglypuff, the singer. Meryl! Another mouse. So many mice in this goddamn game. The tip of its tail, which contains oil that is lighter than water, lets it swim without drowning. Can we extract that oil? You're thinking like an American. I would assume Azumarill is like the same shit, right? The tail can do that. Azumarill with the huge power is an existential threat. And I mean, she wouldn't do it out of anger or just instinct. You think this little cutie's doing anything vicious with that huge power? You're probably just accidentally slapping someone on the back and it kind of hurts. Also, this huge power is ass. Actually. 100 base attack, that's it. I think mouse, so make it a pet. I don't think it can really do anything crazy. You can do jobs, though. Like, it has sensors on its ears to detect stuff. I'm pretty sure its tail is still a buoy, so you can, like, use that. You can be a lifeguard. There you go. Pseudo I mean, I don't know, man. This is just a guy. A wild animal, sure. Doesn't really do nothing. But pretend to be a tree. He's just like a mild inconvenience, if anything. It looks like he belongs on the list. What did he do? He's just funny. He's just a stupid dumbass. Could probably get hit by a car or some shit. He's the fucking deer of our society. He's just a mild inconvenience. Polytoad? He's a frog. I employed Poliwhirl and Poliwrath. This guy doesn't really strike me as someone who gets a job, though. Kind of a lazy asshole. But he is a frog. You can just own him. I think you're a pet. People own frogs. It's not illegal to own a frog. Just a pet. Hoppip and all these guys. Cottonweed. So they're weeds. Well, you know what we did to Oddish? We did kill him on sight for being a weed. You're just a weed. Are you guys weeds too? They are all weeds. I don't know, man. These guys are just, they're just creatures. Like, actually just wild creatures. This guy does have visibly cotton on him, though. We could just employ him and take his cotton off. Wild creatures and then employ you. Pluck off all your cotton balls and make our clothes. Apom, I mean, that's just a monkey. You could own that, but that's illegal. Not supposed to own monkeys. I wouldn't blame you for trying to own him, but you're gonna get in trouble for that. Sunkern. Now, he is a seed, right? So we could just, like, realistically employ him because he's just a plant. Just plant him in the ground and you make flowers. Sunflora, I mean, this is a plant, right? I always feel weird, but I mean, this guy's just a pet, right? It feels weird putting like an actual flower in a pet, but I mean, that's technically what owning a flower kind of is. It's just a plant that, I mean, it's just a pet that does not speak to you. But it is technically alive. But I mean, if Sunkern only turns like into flowers, do we really need a sun? We really need to employ him? Pokemon's fucking with my brain right now. Sunkern and Sunflower, I don't know, man. They're plants, pets, sure. Yanma, dragonfly, wild animal. Easy. Pretty sure he does nothing but be a dragonfly. Whooper and Quacks. What the fuck are these guys? Waterfish, wow. Whooper is poisonous? Whooper and Quack. I mean, these are just fish, right? What the fuck? I don't know, man. This is a wild animal. I didn't know they were poisonous, though. That's kind of weird. Touching it barehanded will cause a shooting pain. So it's not like super poisonous. It just hurt. This is a wild animal, man, sure. Espeon? Okay, I was saying the last time that I think most Eevees might be a pet. His psychic type, though. I don't know, man. I think you just put him in a pet, right? I don't trust Espeon, though. I just don't trust most psychic types. But I didn't really see nothing, like, scary with their psychic abilities. I'll just put it in a pet, sure, why not? Umbreon? What? When agitated, this Pokemon protects itself by spraying poisonous sweat from its pores. Huh? Umbreon has poison sweat? When the fuck did he gain that power? Okay, that's news to me that Umbreon can do that. So my issue with Umbreon is Dark type, like, canonically is just the evil type. Like, straight up. Like, I think in Japanese it translates to evil. These are evil Pokemon. But also, none of these dex entries are, like, evil. Like, he's just got a self-defense mechanic and that's it. It's kind of like fucking Fox like the rest of the Eevees. Fox? Cat? I don't know what Eevee is. I don't know, sure, another pet. He doesn't seem evil. Murkrow, that's a crow. Wild animal. Very devious. Woke up from a Charlie horse mid-sleep. Rage chugging iced coffee at 5 a.m. Damn. Yeah, those do suck. I've thankfully only had that happen to me once where I'm just existing and my legs like, hey guy, it's Charlie horse time. Who named it Charlie horse? Where did it come from? Let's find out. Charlie horse. Why name? Baseball connections?
Thank you.
It may refer to a lame horse named Charlie that was used to pull equipment around in the ballpark. Players who experience leg cramps would compare their pain to the horse's limp. Okay. Another theory attributes to the horse named Charlie who was known for pulling up lame... Huh? Who was known for pulling up lame during races? What the fuck does that mean, Kobe Bryant? What? I don't know horse terminology. What does pulling up lame mean? Wikipedia, do you have anything else? The first known use of this term was in 1886. Damn. Often attributed to two baseball players. They had baseball in 1886? Was it baseball? Okay, Paulie, come on now, bro. Paulie, black fucking Babe Ruth's pictures are in black and white. They had color in the 70s. Think critically, Paulie. I do not believe Paulie is. Oh my god, Paulie, you crack me up. Holy shit, that was funny. Where am I? Who am I? What am I even doing? Oh, I'm on Slowking. Is that shell giving Slowpoke head or nah? Discuss. Sure, man. Thumbs up, God. Can't this thing speak? Doesn't he, like, talk to Ash telepathically or something? I don't like that. I feel like it would be fucked up to kill him, but he's banished. I don't want him near my society whatsoever. That's scary. He can talk to me telepathically. No, get that guy out. Get that guy out of here. That guy could be a possible threat. Stay far away from me. Isn't Misdreavus like a banshee or something? Screech Pokemon. It likes playing mischievous tricks. Okay, so she's just like Ghastly in all of them. She's just a little trickster. Just put wild animal. What the fuck do I do with unknown? Dude, what the... Oh my god. This is gonna get harder and harder as generations go on, isn't it? Can employ that schools and pay less for teachers? I guess that's a fair point. He's also like a like you can put him in a museum, I guess. Since he's like an ancient hieroglyphic guy. I don't know, man. Employ him, sure, man. Fucking unknown's confusing, bro. Wobbuffet, I want Wobbuffets to be killed. I hate him. You see him, kill him, because I don't like him. This is the first biased pick I've made on this tier list. I don't like Wobbuffet. I hate that guy. Fuck you. So much hate for a funny looking thing. He's funny. I like his design. I'll give it up. But I hate this guy in Pokemon games. He's such a bitch-made Pokemon. He pisses me off. He's so annoying to fight, bro. Girafarig. Okay, Psychic type, remember. I have biases against Psychic types. I mean, Girafarig doesn't seem dangerous. I think realistically, he's a... What do you... I feel like a zoo animal is just employed, right? That's what you would call a zoo animal. Just put him in a zoo. We got zoos in our universe. And giraffes are famously in zoos half the time. Just employ him for that. He's a zoo creature. Pineco, wild animal. Does Fortress do anything unique other than just be another stupid worm? Yeah, he's just wild animals. Dunsparce. Who is Dunsparce? He's a snake? Okay. Wild animal. Gligar. I've never figured out what Gligar is. Is he like a scorpion? Oh, he is a scorpion. Interesting. I was right in thinking he's a scorpion. A flying scorpion? That's kind of scary. Oh, it flies straight at its target's face, then clamps down on its startled victim to inject poison. Oh. A little violent. Can you... This is a dumb question, because there's so many scorpions in the world. Scorpions deadly? Some are deadly, okay. There are only about 25 of the 25,000 worldwide that are considered lethal to humans. So realistically, he's probably not deadly then, if that number's so low. I don't think it's poisonous to us. I would just say wild animal. I don't think he's deadly. Steelix. Ugh. Steelix looks like a Neanderthal, right? Like, I feel like he's stupid and angry. I don't know if we can mentally train a Steelix. Well, I guess Onyx also looks stupid too, and I gave him a job. I don't know though, something about Steelix scares me. Feels like stupid. Let's read. Onyx is workable, Steelix is a menace. Steelix gives me like scary vibes. Something about him seems untrustworthy. I mean, nothing really says he's stupid, but I still don't like him. I don't. Steelix is kill on sight. I don't like him. He gives me scary vibes. I think they're just both kill on sight. Okay, I mean these are dogs. These are nice dogs. Pets. Easy. Granbull's a little scary though, but everything says he's a timid little guy. I always forget Granbull and Snubbull are fairy types now. Why? None of these dex entries even say anything about that either. Quillfish, wild animal. But he's probably deadly actually, because aren't pufferfish famously deadly? He's poison type too. Scizor? I feel like Scizor's employed along with Scyther. I employed Scyther. You can basically do the same shit Scyther does. Chop up wood. Probably more efficiency. Efficiently than Scyther can. Okay, Mega Scizor though. The excess energy that bathes in this Pokemon keeps it in constant danger of overflow. Blah blah blah. It affects Mega Scizor. Its pincers have taken more of a diabolical form. Hello, throat? Jesus. I think this falls under the category of Mega Pokemon we kill on sight because they're scary. Who's next? Shuckle. I think this guy just... What the fuck? I never knew Shuckle's stats were this funny. What the hell is this? What? I never knew his stats looked like that. I knew he had funny stats. I didn't know it was like 200, 200, and then 10, 10, 5, 20. What the hell? Don't... Wait. Wait. Oh no, never mind. I was about to say, I think people make juice out of this guy, but he's the one that makes juice. Because I remember, like, you would catch him and he would sometimes have, like, juice. This berry juice, I think. Yeah, it's talking about it right here. Wait, he makes juice? Surprise, I thought he was going to be a wild animal. No, he's employed. He's a bartender. Bro can make drinks? Give his ass a job. Become a thick, pulpy juice. That's gross sounding, but it's probably good. Heracross? I could see a world where we employ this guy, right? Well, he can lift stuff. Usually docile. Okay. Yeah, he's a strong ass bug. We can definitely hire him, and he's not stupid. Said he's docile. Just don't take his honey away from him. Apparently Winnie the Pooh. Disturbed while sipping honey, it chases off its intruder with its horn. Bro, is Winnie the Pooh. Oh bother. Mega Heracross. Tremendous influx of energy builds up when this mega ends. I don't know, man. I'm scared of all megas. Kill all megas. They're scary. Except Ampharos. He seems normal. Sneasel. I think Sneasel's like mischievous. Oh, he is a dark type. She is a dark type. Vicious in nature. There you go. I would argue Sneasel's probably deadly. Those claws are very sharp and he just kind of attacks people for the vibes. Makes sense, she is a dark type. Deadly. Teddy. I mean, the wild animals. Both bears. Teddiursa, though, wild. Ursaring, though, deadly. Because that's a big-ass bear. He's only... Well, he's taller than me. I said he's only 5'11", like he ain't that tall. That's a tall-ass bear, never mind. Wait, what is this lore? It is quite skilled at climbing trees. If it comes across a primate while searching for berries in the treetop, trouble will surely ensue. I didn't know Ursaring and primate had beef. They beefing. Lugma and Mac Cargo. I mean, they're slugs. I don't think this is something we really need to execute on site because they feel like I feel like they're just in their own habitat. So just a deadly wild animal. Just don't go near him. You touch him, you die. There's a lot of wild animals in this region. It feels like way more than Kanto was. Swinub and Pillow Swine. This is like one of those like pigs we used to find truffles, so he's employed. Pilo Swine though, I don't know what he does. But yeah, reading this, he sniffs and digs up food. Discovers hot springs too, apparently. Yeah, he's got a career. Pilo Swine? What is him? What is he? Just like a wild little mammoth guy, I guess. Wild animal, sure. Doesn't seem deadly. Okay, Corsola. I need to make a new tier. It's gonna be like 2 Pokemon though. Because I'm thinking about how like in Gen 8 they like fucking die because we treat our nature like shit. And in Gen 8 they're just like dead coral reefs. Because they got killed by pollution. I think I'm hold on. I need a new tier. Protected by the government. The government keeps these guys like protected. We need to get. Did I spell government wrong? I'm stupid. Cleffa falls into here too because that's literally what I did with Clefairy also. These are protected species. We need to protect Corsola or we're gonna lose our coral reefs. Okay. I mean, Remoraid famously is a fucking gun. He is the gunfish. He literally has an ability called Sniper. So, I think Octillery too is an artillery guy. I mean, those two sound like soldiers if I ever heard them. Remoraids will be our guns and this guy will just be our bombs. Shoots fucking nukes. Perfect. Okay, I mean, Delibird, that's literally Santa Claus. He famously has a job. Delibird's presence is literally bombs. They could be, or they could be helpful. That's the gamble of Delibird, I guess. He will either gift you a bomb or gift you a goodie. I forget, what is the percentage on present again? Present move Pokemon. Let's look at the odds here. Present will have a 20% chance of healing. Wait, what? Oh, here we go. Oh, so it does have a 20% chance of healing. Damage with a base power of 120? That's a... I didn't know it did all this. That's kind of weird. So yeah, I guess your odds are very low of you getting something helpful. He's a mischievous Santa, I guess. Okay, Mantike's just a wild animal. Skarmory? Armor bird Pokemon. Pointed feathers of these Pokemon are sharper than swords. I can see this guy being a soldier. They keep pushing this like armor agenda. And sword-like feathers. It flies at 9. Flies at like 200 miles per hour. You can be like our fighter jets. Skarmory molt since it's a bird. Wait, if it does, then that means we could use its feathers for weapons too when they molt off. This guy can be a soldier. Falling swords from the sky. Napalm, but with fucking swords. Nah, okay, I've convinced myself. This guy's a soldier. Go in our armies. Okay, um... So these are literally dogs from hell. I mean, if that isn't like a nuclear terroristic threat, I don't know what is, man. That's scary. Who the fuck let the hellhounds in my goddamn world? Those guys need to be exterminated immediately. Those are terrifying. Those are bad for the world that we live in. I don't know what they do, but they're literal hellhounds, man. That's scary. Long ago, people imagined its eerie house to be the call of the Grim Reaper. That's scary, man. Giratina decided to do a little trolling. Bro, let his little hellhounds in our universe, man. Take them back. Yeah, no, these are terrorists. I don't like that. That's scary. Doesn't Houndoom's bite cause never-ending pain that can't be healed? Oh, the flames it breathes when angry contains toxins. If they cause a burn, it will hurt forever. So it's got breath that burns you forever. That's a terrorist. Get this guy out of my world. I feel like Kingdra's just a wild animal, right? But the dragon part kind of scares me. It creates whirlpools by yawning. If I was the Kingdra, I'd kill a lot of people, apparently. It is said to cause tornadoes as it wakes. I think we gotta kill this guy. This guy's also a terrorist. I thought he was just a little fucking like a seahorse. I couldn't think of the fucking name of him for a second. I thought he was just a cute little seahorse. I didn't know that dragon part gave him so many scary things. Hello? Bro can create tornadoes and whirlpools? Nah, that's a terrorist, bro. This guy gotta go. He's on the list too. I was not familiar with your game, Kingdra. That's scary. Oh, long nose Pokemon. Why is he just the elephant? He's so cute. What does Donphan do? Its tackle is strong enough to knock down the house? Damn, bro. Calm down. Would it be safe to keep these guys in the zoo? I don't know if I want to keep these guys in the zoo. Maybe Fanfees. Fanfees are just cute little guys. They're a little strong, but I think Donphans are kind of too strong. Donphan... Actually, you're kind of cooking with that one, Noro. I was just going to put them in a deadly wild animal, but that is kind of true. Wait, what? I grabbed Porygon. Hello? Get out of here. Wait. So if he... Wait, I think this guy is also protected by the government because he also has tusks. I think we gotta protect Piloswines too. I think Fanfy we can put in zoos. Employ him. Oh god, Porygon 2. I just realized this guy's gonna be hurting my brain just like Porygon 1 did. This designed for space exploration. It can't fly though. What the fuck? Pro was made as a joke. This guy's a failure. This is sad. These dex entries are making me sad. It was upgraded to enable the exploration of other planets. However, it failed to measure up. This guy's sad. He's just a failure. He's actually just He failed at life. We finally got the unemployed tier. Bro just is a failure. That's sad. That made me sad. I didn't like reading that. Does Stantler do anything? He's just a fucking deer, right? The curved antlers subtly change the flow of air to create a strange space where reality is distorted. Okay. Oh my god. Stantler's magnificent antlers were once traded at high prices as works of art. As a result, this Pokemon was hunted close to extinction. Jeez. I mean, after that, I feel like he's got to be protected by the government, right? But he's kind of scary, though. That's a weird power to have, just distort reality in front of you. That'd be scary. Yeah, I think Stantler is like protected by the government. There's literally lore about him getting hunted to extinction. That's crazy. I mean, Smeargle's an artist. Obviously, he has a job. He already has a job. So him on top's just employed because he's a fighter. Put him in a boxing ring or something, or I guess a kickboxing ring. Since he'd be kicking. It is famous for its eagerness to fight and always nurses injuries from challenging larger foes. Okay, so I don't think we keep Tyrogues around. I think he's a wild animal. Not really deadly, he's a stupid kid. You just bunt him. But he's very stupid. He just wants to be swinging. But Hitmontop, I mean, he's just like a fighting guy, so I'd kind of just employ him to just fight other Pokemon for our entertainment. Are you gonna do a country's animal for every region? You know, we could, I guess. I only really did that for Arcanine because there was so much lore of him being like the face. He is majestic, but that would be kind of funny. That would be a good thing to keep going. Smoochum, Elekid, and Magby. Okay. Huh. I don't know. I feel like all three of these babies are kind of just wild animals. I don't know. I think we just throw all these guys in wild animals. They kind of just... They don't seem really pet material like these babies do. They just seem like kind of like, I don't know, just creatures that exist. Okay, I mean, Miltank employed. He's a cow. You milk him, you eat him, you do something with him. He's just employed. He provides nutrients. Blissy's also employed. She's a healer, just like Chansey. So these legendaries piss me off, bro. I think. I mean, especially in Johto Lord, I feel like these guys fallen protected by the government. No. I feel like that. Honestly, I wish I had this when I did Kanto because I think this is kind of where most legendaries feel pretty easily to fall into. Some legendaries are dickheads like Mewtwo. But these guys are kind of just majestic mythical beasts that we look up to. So I think we just have the government keep them safe. You think Ho-Ho's the country one? That's what I was thinking too when I looked down when you brought that up. I was thinking Ho-Oh or Suicune, but I think Ho-Oh kind of fits it more. Just do the rest of these. Definitely Celebi also. I think Mythicals kind of fall into that more than Legendaries. I mean, I feel like he has that Grandiodos. I said that word wrong. He has that like big aura about him. It feels like he fits that. I'll give it up. Okay, I mean, I feel like these are mostly easy. Actually, hold on. I actually need to look at Larvitar and Pupitar. Wait, this guy can eat a large mountain? Now hold on a minute. I think you just got yourself a job, buddy. You can be our excavator whenever we want to make new land. Go eat up that fucking mountain, bro. Get that shit out of my way. I'm trying to build a house there. It can launch itself like a rocket. Okay, this guy's scary. I guess Pupitar would be a deadly animal. I don't think he's necessarily kill on sight, but he seems kind of stupid. A little scary. But then again, it did say he just like kind of thrashes and fucks up mountains. He might be a terrorist. Actually. And then I mean Tyranitar and Big Tyranitar. It's fucking Godzilla, bro. He's definitely a terrorist. Wait, what? I banished Sneasel? How did this happen? What? I think I forgot to place Sneasel somewhere. I think Sneasel was supposed to be a deadly wild animal. It's my fault, Sneasel. I didn't know I banished you, my bad. Whoops. Okay, any changes? I think as much as I want to keep Wobbuffet there, we'll just banish him. Get out of my society. I think everything else for the most part is good. Soldiers. Employed. Yeah. I think we're good here. I think I have everyone at the right spot. Perfect. Save and download. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Download. Man, I still can't believe Kendra could do all that. That's crazy.